Cheers, mate.
Would you consider that?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, so
well, ladies and gentlemen, just grab your attention, please. Get today's highly anticipated auction straight underway. It is a great pleasure here today on behalf of Marc, Elvis, Ryan, and the entire team at Ray White Glen Waverley as we welcome you back to the live auction of 49 Caledonia Crescent. A stylish home certainly fitted with those quality fixtures and fittings right throughout and presenting as the ultimate in low maintenance living, and you are positioned here in this quiet, convenient and highly sought after residential pocket of Mulgrave. To our vendors, well, firstly, thank you for entrusting Ray White Glen Waverley with the sale of your property, and to all bidders here today, best of luck, your judgment is commended. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and conditions made available prior to today's proceedings, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request have the right to bid on behalf of our vendor, aptly announced as vendor bids. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions from bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for such conduct. And then finally, once the paperwork hits my hand, we will be taking no late bids. In essence, your auction rules. Simple particulars though we operate under. It is a 10% deposit payable under the fall of the hammer, and 90 through to 120 days that presents as your settlement date unless organised with Elvis or the team prior to today's proceedings. So again, the auction rules, particulars, all are clear, certainly concise, and just put in place to encourage all bidding. Well, Elvis, Marc, before we get underway, always make a few brief comments on the property up for auction. And as we stand here today, this is truly the type of property and location always admired, but seldom available at the exact same time. Evident as soon as you arrive to this leafy address, you are greeted by the contemporary facade, but that nice consistent theme of quality, well, that continues right through the internal as well. Endless features across the levels. At the core of the property, we have the 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plus the powder room, a spacious kitchen, well, certainly there to cater for absolutely any occasion, and that downstairs living space dedicated to the open plan living as well. Beautifully infused together with the quality fixtures and fittings right throughout. An exciting prospect, that seamless transition from your inside living through to your outside entertainment, but we also add into the mix. We are built by a local reputable developer on offer, the entertainment zone, but more importantly, the location. And this location requires no further endorsement. It is the perfect blend of lifestyle, yet convenience to everything that you need. Whether it's park lanes, quality schools, shops, cafes, shopping centres, all those lifestyle enhancing ingredients are just moments from your front door. As stated earlier, 10% your deposit, 90 through to 120 days as your settlement date on behalf of Elvis, Marc, the entire team, Ray White Glen Waverley. We submit it to you now. Hop and get it off and get us underway. Guys, has been a huge 920 breaks of silence, and welcome to the auction. Just on my right hand side at 920,000. I tell you what, at that level it would be good buying, absolute phenomenal real estate at 920,000. At 920,000 buys, we'll see if we can nudge it north from here. We'll take a $10,000 bid and strike to reclaim the lead at 920 the bid at 920,000. 10, we'll welcome it in 930. So welcome back at 930. Quick bid's a good bid at 930. 2 options. 40 without hesitation nor delay. We are back in front at 940 at 940,000. Bid holds just the right hand side. 940 is the bid. 50, the next sequential bid, move and answer. And as always, 3 chances for further consideration at 940,000. Again, immersed in style, quality, right throughout. Only 4 years young. 940 is the offer. 50 is the answer. Need to know. Winner out from here at 940 at 940,000. Once now, winner finish and silent in a lamplighter's favour at 940,000. Twice now, it's had its time at 940. 50 on the buzzer beater. Welcome back at 950. 60 without any hesitation nor delay, bidding with confidence at 960 the bid at 960,000. At 960,000, again the location, that perfect blend, lifestyle yet convenience. 960 holds just the right hand side at 960,000. At 960,000 for your slice of Mulgrave, we call it through 3 times at 960 the bid. First time at 960,000. And guys, the more you start to think about it, no matter which way you look at it at this price point, it certainly adds up. Built by a quality, reputable local builder, on offer that location, the perfect blend. It is lifestyle yet convenience to everything that Mulgrave has to offer. It still sits at 60, and just to my right hand side, for the one of 70, we are 1 call through to remain at 960 at 960,000. Twice now, when I finish and silent still sits in your favour at 960. Guys, we bring it down a level at 960,000. The $10,000 bid and lunch for the keys now presents at 960 the offer. We will buy a slice of Mulgrave. These finishes on offer, 960 only, still 70, as it presents at 960 the bid at 960,000. Second, third, final chance at 960. Elvis, if I shorten it to at 5, would it change your mind? So I might call it through 3 times. So 960 is the offer. I'll give ample time for further Where can you buy a slice of Mulgrave? 5,000 only to jump back in front at 960. What I'm going to do from here though, Elvis, I'll pause no better bid. We'll seek instructions. So 960 holds. This may be the last opportunity to secure your slice of Mulgrave for the want of a $5,000 bid only and lunch for the keys. 960 is bid, 65. Now the next sequential stride. But again, buyers, don't let us limit you to that. 3 chances. We pause, no better bid from here at 960 at 960,000 for the one of 65. This time, we pause for instructions in your favour, bidding with confidence, looks the owner and knows the value at 960,000. Second time at 960. Third, final chance at 960,000. Well, Elvis, that's all. For a few moments in time, so you hold bid at 960,000. Ladies and gentlemen, just going to pause the auction for a few moments in time, seek instructions from our client. Please understand all conversations that happen behind the scenes will still bring out full disclosure of the public, give you that opportunity to bid further. Just going to pause for a few moments with you shortly. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for your patience. Sorry to take a little bit longer than expected. As you can certainly understand, a difficult decision for all parties involved. My understanding, we have had an increased bid and offer.
970.
970, and we make it abundantly clear at 970,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the market. We sell away. No better bid or offer. We'll now welcome new owners to Mulgrave at 970,000. At 970,000, as stated, the buyer to the right-hand side holds the bid, the keys. No further advance. We welcome new owners at 970,000. The offer at 970,000. As always, 3 chances for further consideration and one last lunch for the keys. It now presents at 970. Once now at 970. Previously to pausing, we were looking for the $5,000 bid and stride. Once we sell away, we cannot take a late bid offer from there. 970 still in your favour at 970,000 for the one of 75. Twice now to the right-hand side at 970. Third final chance at 970,000. Just going to reset the clock one last time, as we do with all our auctions. Ladies and gentlemen, for these last 3 calls, we will break it down to $1,000 bid. Where can you buy a slice of Mulgrave? This offering, this location, extra 1,000. But please understand, on the third and final call, we sell away. We welcome you owners to the ride with our starter, bidding with confidence and been with this whole way. We sell away now at 970,000. At 970,000. Once now, we welcome you owners to Mulgrave at 970,000. Second time at 970. Elvis, definitely got the best there. Permission to sell. Appreciate the bidding. Looks like a temporary congratulations in your favour. Less than 30 seconds. We sell away at 970,000. At 970,000, bid close with our starter at 970. For the second, third, and final chance. We'll now finish and silent in your favour at 970,000. We are selling at 970. Sold. Congratulations at 970,000. Well, again, congratulations to our highest bidder and successful purchaser here today. Commiserations to our underbidders. I tell you what, if you'd love that same type of sold result, you can see Elvis and Marc in the crowd achieving exceptional results for their clients within the Mulgrave market. If you are considering selling, please reach out to Elvis or Marc. They'd be happy to field that inquiry. But on behalf of the team, thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you along at our next auctions. Thank you.